Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome.
Report reaching us right now is that a senior member of the Lafogidi Dynasty has once again been struck with blindness. Now, they said the man was doing very okay, that he is barely even 65 years old, and what happened was that he slept and woke up in the morning and could not see again. What is going on is that the elders have come to, most of them, to have a meeting with the Ooni of Ife to deactivate, not to allow Yanifa put the ancient sword in such a way that it will have that kind of power, because they are attributing what has happened to this senior member of the Lafogidi Dynasty to the ancient sword. Why is that? Now, you do know that something had happened earlier in the week, that Ooni of Ife did certain kinds of ritual in the palace to present Tadenikawo to the god solely as, his heir apparent. Now, it is agreeable that in the Ooni of Ife, in this their throne, Ife throne, there are 4 ruling houses, and any boy from these 4 ruling houses can become the Ooni of Ife in future. But they said that there is something that these parents do for themselves, that even the last king, the one that passed on, King Sujuade, they said he did that too for one of his sons. And most times this is always bringing so much concern. Now, they said the king reserved the right to present his dear, as in the one son that he really would want to see on that throne in future. The king has the right to present that child to the gods. And in the case of Ooni of Ife Adeyeye, Eniton Ogunsi, they said that he presented Tadenikawo, and he did that presentation just this past week. And he did not go well with a lot of people. One of those people that took this very personal happens to be this senior member of the Lafogidi household, that is a member of the family of Ebonys, that he said that Ooni of Ife made a very wrong decision and choice to have done that, that position was not supposed to be for Tadenikawo, presenting Tadenikawo as the god, to the god. It's supposed to be for Ade, Ade, that is Ebony's cute son, okay? That the position is supposed to be for Ade. Now, what were the reasons he gave? He said Ebony is blow, and Ooni of Ife is blow. So what that means is that Ade, that is Ebony's son, is double blow, and so by every means it's supposed to be Ade and not Tadenikawo. That in those days they used to consider double prince, okay, before they consider single prince. Ooni said yes, those things used to happen in those days, but this is his time, and he reserved the right to, pick whoever he wants to pick. In his turn, in his time, he wants Tadenikawo, because Tadenikawo is truly his first son. Tadenikawo is his heir apparent. Nobody can take that away. They said this man was busy arguing and making so much problem, and the reason why there was so much problem over the fact that Tadenikawo was chosen, it's because of this man. And then again, it happens that Ooni of Ife is making preparation to take Tadenikawo to Oyotunji village, okay? And you know that what that will bring for Tadenikawo is, of course, automatic international recognition, okay? And so the man has been fighting against it. So right now, elders from the Lafogidi household, they have come to talk to the Ooni of Ife about giving that kind of power to. So right now what we are hearing, okay, is that the elders, they have come to sit again, before Ooni of Ife, while Yanifa is there. Today is the second day Yanifa has been in the groove, okay, inside the forest, okay, and I think she'll be out on Monday. Monday will be, today is Saturday, tomorrow they won't work. Monday, she'll be out on Tuesday. Now they have come back in into the palace of the Ooni of Ife to come and talk to Ooni of Ife about the kind of power that they are giving to the ancient sword. Ooni said, we are not giving power to the ancient sword. Ancient sword is ancient sword. You cannot negotiate ancient sword. So apparently, all of them, they knew what they were doing when they, gathered themselves and made that decision to get the ancient sword to come up in a place where they are all aware will deactivate the powers of the ancient sword. Because right now, they feel that the reason why this man is going blind overnight is coming from some of the things that he said, like blasphemy, saying things that are not true, that are untrue about, a sacred, this their traditional stuff, okay? They feel. Now, you do know that it's not business as usual again. The ancient sword is fully active, and that is why you notice that there's so much quiet, like everywhere is quiet right now in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. It's a lot of things that are being done. So now this Baba that is going blind, they said they have come to meet Ooni of Ife, that a lot of people are going to fall, things are going to happen, that when you throw a stone, they said the adage that they brought in is that when you throw a stone in the marketplace, it might fall on the head of your own people, that this is the 21st century. They should not allow justice to be given by the ancient sword, that they should do justice. Human beings should do justice. Like Ooni of Ife should be able to pronounce justice for every offense. It was because of this that the palace has been the way it has been. The ancient sword is there to, allow orderliness in the palace. Right now, everybody, you see all of these Oloris who were acting as though they can do anything and say anything and all get away with it. They were doing it because the ancient sword was inactive. All of them knew that the ancient sword was not active, and that was why they would go bring things and plants in the palace, do whatever they wanted to do in the palace. Now that they do know that the ancient sword is active, the ancient sword is working the way it's supposed to be working, you find out that there will be nobody who will have the audacity to go and plant anything in the palace. Everything has been removed. They have tried to beg and beg and beg. Iyanifa said Ipe has to serve her punishment, okay? Now, with the way the families have begged, with the kind of sacrifices they have agreed that they are going to do and everything, for Ipe not to serve that punishment, you will know that it will be very difficult for any of those women to leave the palace and go and bring stuff outside to come and plant inside the palace to hurt anybody or to do anything that may be bad to another person. You will find out that nobody will want to do that anymore. So as we are hearing what is going on, they said it is not a small something, that the wahala in the palace today, it's not small over this thing with this elder, because they are doing everything that is within their power to restore his side. He came out and he said things that he wasn't supposed to say, insisting that Ademiwa is supposed to be the apparent to the Ooni of Ife, because he is double prince. That is from Mama's side and from Papa's side. And in those days, they would have given that position to Ademiwa without any, without, any argument or anything. But Ooni is insisting on favoring Olori Naomi. First of all, Naomi is not even from Ile Ife. Secondly, Naomi is not a blue blood. How do you allow a child who is double blood, double prince, and pick a child who is not? And Ooni of Ife say yes. Maybe that had happened. That had been practiced sometimes in the past, but he is not going to bring that back. It can never be practiced under his reign. This is what we are hearing. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.